Shooting up the walls of heartache. Bang, bang. I am the warrior. Said I am the warrior. And you win if you survive. Oh, yeah. Of course, we had to rock with that intro. It's the Warrior video. Let's do this. And of course, we're going to look at the quest first. Not that stupid Ironhide card, which is a big old pile of poop. 1 mana. Quest, play 7 taunt minions. Reward, Sulfurous. Are we shocked that Blizzard wanted us to play taunts in Warrior? We shouldn't be. Taunt Warrior. Yay! Taunt Warrior. Oh, Taunt Warrior. Warriors with taunt. Taunt Warrior. Taunt Warrior. Yeah, Taunt Warrior. Lame. I gotta tell you this. Taunt Warrior has been fucking lame forever. I mean, I like Taunt Warrior, but it's just not good. The only way it's going to be good is if this reward is fucking insane. Okay, so what is Sulfurous? Give me 1 sec. I'm going to click on stuff here. So it turns out Sulfurous is a 3-mana 4/2 weapon that turns your hero power into deal 8 random damage to 8 damage to a random enemy. You turn into Ragnaros! And it's not like Major Domo where you only have 8 health. You get to keep all your health. Okay. That's a good fucking reward. I think Taunt Warrior is finally a thing. I'm going to run you through what I imagine Blizzard meetings are like. I'm Ben Brode. Okay, we want Taunt Warrior to be a thing. Nobody's playing Taunt Warrior. How do we do it? Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe make better taunts. It's a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. How do we really make Taunt Warrior a thing? Yes, you, Jenkins, you in the back. I don't know. Why don't we just turn the Warrior into Ragnaros? That'd be kind of cool. Jenkins! You're a genius! Now I'm gonna go make crappy rap videos. Yeah. In order to get us to play Taunt Warrior, they literally had to turn the Warrior into Ragnaros. So the problem with Control Warrior, once Jades became a thing, is that there was no inevitability. And by inevitability, I mean that Control Warrior originally just killed all your stuff, and then played some big bombs, and won the game. The problem is, though, is that Jade Druid never runs out of bombs, and so you will eventually run out of stuff to remove, and then Control Warrior becomes lame, because then you don't have enough removal. So what did they do? Give them the ultimate removal! Let's give them 8 damage fireballs every turn, and then give them a bunch of taunt minions to protect their face so they can continue to throw fireballs at you until you die. Yeah, that sounds pretty good in my book. I have issues with this quest, though. As strong as it is, as awesome as it is to play as Ragnaros, and this will definitely be in the top 3 of decks that I'm going to create and play. I'll probably play Paladin, probably play Rogue, and then probably play this next. Is that a lot of the quests that you are playing against do stuff where they make a bunch of stuff. Ragnaros was always bad when you had a bunch of stuff on board. The Hunter quest is going to kick the shit out of this quest. You know, if you just play a bunch of raptors and crap, then all you're doing is removing a raptor. Well, they can play more raptors. The Lakari Sacrifice deck, you know, you just imp after imp after imp after imp. They're always going to have imps on board. And so at best, you have a 33% chance to hit the face. And taunts typically aren't that offensive and aren't able to clear your opponent's board that much. They just kind of stop you from taking face damage. So you end up being very reliant on the hero power. And I don't know, maybe Gorehowl makes an appearance again and becomes a 2-of in this deck, and that will allow you to clear a minion and then clear a minion. You know, there's a ton of value in Gorehowl Ragnaros. So I don't know. I just maybe you just armor up like fucking crazy and keep defending yourself and keep hurling fireballs and win. I don't know. There's flaws in this design, but I do think it's really cool and I think could be very powerful. But tier 1, maybe not. It's hard to say. Gonna have to play with it. That's for sure. Molten Blade, 1 mana, 1/1. Each turn this weapon is in your hand, transform it into a new weapon. It is Shifter Xeris for weapons. Shifter Xeris is terrible. However, there's not that many bad weapons anymore. Do I want this in my deck? I don't know. Maybe. It'd be kind of cool to have a Doomhammer and Ragnaros. Deal 2, deal 2, deal 8! Pass. What you gonna do now? Be kind of cool to deal 12 damage directed to 3 targets. And so it's nice that it's going to be able to get weapons that aren't warrior weapons. So there's definitely benefit to that. I could see this being a 1-of, but probably not a 2-of. But neat card. Cornered Sentry, 2 mana, 2/6, taunt, battle cry, summon 3 1/1 raptors for your opponents. Raptors are beasts, so if you're playing against Druid or playing against Hunter, this card is kind of crappy. However, it is a 2 mana, 2/6, taunt, that fulfills your quest. That's pretty darn good. I like this card a lot. I think it's going to be great. And if you have a Whirlwind effect, you can just wipe the board and get a 2 mana, 2/5 with taunt. That's pretty nice. Explore Ungoro. Replace your deck with copies of Discover a Card. Meme card. Maybe it's good in a control deck. It's not going to see competitive play, but fun. I'll definitely make that deck too. Direhorn Hatchling, 5 mana, 3/6, taunt, death rattle, shuffle a 6/9 Direhorn with taunt into your deck. That also costs 5 mana. Neat. I like that it has a death rattle. I like that it'll come back with the Zoth. I like that it gives you another taunt in your deck. If you're playing for fatigue, it gives you an additional card in your deck to draw. That's pretty good. 6/9 taunt is pretty awesome and hard to get through. Yeah, I like it. You know, it gives you potentially 2 charges towards getting Ragnaros. That's good. Sudden Genesis. 5 mana, summon copies of your damaged minions. I think Blood Warriors is better than this in some ways, but also worse than this in some ways. Obviously, it costs 5 mana, so they assume it's better than Blood Warriors. So, damaged minions, depending upon how damaged they are, I may not want a copy of it. I may actually want to get them back in my hand and play them again. But it just could be an amazing tempo gain. And since I'm playing taunt minions, they're probably going to get damaged a lot. I just don't know if this has a place in Warrior. It's just such a weird Warrior card. I don't know. I never liked this card. I never liked Blood Warriors. I thought it had a lot of potential, but I'm also like, why is this a Warrior card? Since when could Warriors do this? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me, you know? It's not like they have a Horn of Valir and can, like, just call back fallen heroes. I mean, that'd be kind of neat. I don't know. We're losing Revenge. You know, our only Whirlwind effects are Whirlwind and Ravaging Ghoul. And they didn't get a Whirlwind effect in this expansion, which really surprised me. So, at least in Standard, this card is going to be kind of bad. In Wild, this card will be great. Because then you have Revenge and you have fucking Deathspite. Just, you know, putting some Grim Patrons on the board, and then Sudden Genesis. I got a board full of Grim Patrons now. Like, it's pretty good. I think this card will be sick and Wild, but in Standard, I don't know. I just don't see it. Ornery Direhorn, 6 mana, 5/5, taunt, battle cry, adapt. I've said that Adapt is better on bigger minions. Unfortunately, this costs 6 mana, and I think that is actually overcosted for what you're going to get out of it. A 6 mana 5/8 with Taunt. Okay, that's pretty good. A 6 mana 8/5 with Taunt. Less good, but I'll take it. 5/5 Taunt, summon 2/1/1s. I could have gotten that for 5 mana, I think. A 6/6 Taunt for 6. Okay, that's pretty good. A 5/5 Taunt with Poisonous. There you go. Now he has to trade something into it. Or maybe he's going to try to trade a bunch of little shit into it. I don't know. It's not bad, but I could see this getting the axe for other better taunt minions. Does it say summon? It says play. Ugh. I wonder if the nesting rock will work with this. You know, something that gains taunt with a battle cry. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully. Tar-Lord! Who are you? I'm Star-Lord. Who the hell is that? Star-Lord, man! Come on! Like, Star-Lord. But this is Tar-Lord. 7 mana, 1/11 taunt, has +4 attack during your opponent's turn. So it gets 1 health on Ancient of War. But it loses 4 attack on your turn. So it is a purely defensive taunt minion. There's a 3 mana 1/5 that gets +2 attack on your opponent's turn. That I think is significantly better than this. The higher up it goes, the worse this effect becomes, because just dealing 1 damage on your turn is really shitty. I don't mind it so much on turn 3. I mind it a lot on turn 7. But it is a taunt. It's defensive. It's got a shitload of health. I could see it fitting into a taunt deck. And then, of course, the big bad Bamajam himself, King Mosh. 9 mana, 9/7, Battlecry, destroy all damaged minions. So if you can combine this with a Whirlwind effect, i.e. the card Whirlwind on turn 10, you effectively get a Deathwing that doesn't discard your hand. That's pretty good, I think. In a weird way, I think the Tentacle of N'Zoth might make a comeback if you have King Mosh. If you can set that card up on turn 8, and then trade it in on turn 9, and then King Mosh, and wipe your opponent's board, and then you get a 9/7 behind that, that's pretty good. This could easily have been a 9/9 and still have the awesome effect. So I don't know. Maybe you play this card and Deathwing. And just wipe your opponent's board, and then just keep throwing fucking fireballs to fucking face. Well, anyway, that's Warrior. They had a vision for it, and they got it. And I would say that they pushed this quest and this effect probably the most out of any other one. You know, I look at the other decks and I think, okay, there's other ways to build the deck. I look at this one and I go, nope, put a shitload of taunts, throw fireballs. Done and done. But does that actually fit the Warrior theme? Yeah, it does. I think that's what Warrior should have been the whole time. Maybe not throwing fireballs. I don't know. If they turned it into like axes, like giant axe throwing, I think that would have been better. But, you know, who doesn't want to be Ragnaros? So I'm excited to be Ragnaros. And if you're excited to be Ragnaros, come play some Taunt Warrior with me. Keep learning, keep rocking. The Rockstar will see you later. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos, you can see the most recent videos here. You can see a recommended playlist here. And if you want to subscribe, you go right here. Thank you so much. Keep learning, keep rocking, and the Rockstar will see you later.